So I'm having problems placing a button in the on the screen. When I go to interactions, I select button. My button appears on my screen, but then when I try and go to click and drag it down where I want it, you can see both the image and the button itself changes size. And I have no idea what's doing that, and I can't do anything to get it back. I can't even click and drag the button. I can no longer, I, I guess I can resize my image, but my button won't go where I wanted it to, which is originally in the lower right hand corner. That's one of the um, things I'm having difficulty with. I'm wondering if this issue is due to a new feature in 2017 called fluid boxes. And I know because when I, using my template, using my theme, master slide from my theme, I'm noticing that almost all of the master slides have these fluid boxes within them. And so when I click on a particular area, I can see that this is indeed a fluid box. And I'm not sure what that means as far as trying to figure out um, how my alignment of my buttons is appearing. And then further from that, so let's say I was able to place my button um, in the area that I wanted it to. Um, so if I go down, try to move the button down to here, you can see that's not working. Um, and oh yeah, and so now my button is now filling this entire fluid box at the bottom of the screen, which is not what I want. So actions, I can still have it go to the next slide, I think. Let me type in um, previous, because this button I actually want to default to my previous screen. So hopefully it will now say previous, but it is not, so I don't know what's wrong there. Again, I'm going to select my button. It says previous up there, actions, although it's not replacing the text here, so I'm not sure what's wrong there. If I go to style, oh, here's where my text that I need to type in, previous. And then I can go to actions and style name. And I can actually select that I want it to go to the previous slide. Go to the last slide visited, that should work. Alright, so that explains a little bit of the problem that I'm having with the fluid boxes. And these boxes the text boxes don't seem to be giving me nearly the amount of problems that the fluid boxes are. Although I also get to this state and I have these, what used to be controllers, now turn pink, and I can no longer edit them using a double arrow resize. I can't use these as resize handles anymore, and I'm not sure why that's happening. There's one I can use, but as you can see, no matter how close I get to these little pink boxes, once they're pink, they just turn into, the cursor just goes to this hand pointer, and again it seems to attach itself to the fluid box rather than editing rather than editing the size of the box itself. So this on this one I can only go left and right. I can't adjust it as a whole, and I can't adjust it vertically either. So if there's anything you can tell me that would help understand why this is happening, that would be great. Thank you.